Show rolling, you guys. Are you ready for some more comedy? Let's make some noise. Next comic coming to the stage, very funny. Make it loud for Carlos Mendez.
This is awesome. Look at all you guys out on the town with your friends having fun, right? Yeah! Do you ever just want to kill yourself? So you don't have the balls to do it. So to make it easier on you and add an element of surprise to that shit, you start asking for a bunch of rides from drunk drivers. Just fuck it. My friends are starting to catch on to that. They're like, Carlos, if you want to crash so bad, why don't you drive? And I tell them, are you fucking kidding me? The drunk driver is the one motherfucker that always survives. That's why we have DUIs in the first place. See, because if we lived in a world where everyone except the drunk driver always lived, they wouldn't even call it a DUI. They just call it, hey man, I really hope you make it back okay. Too dark? Strap in, fuckers. So on the ride over, to bump that probability up just a little bit more, I'll start fucking with the driver. Like, hey, I think you just got a text. You should probably read that. No, right now, it sounded important. Or, look man, I know you're on your second strike and everything, but I think that squad car is trying to race you. Are you really gonna take that shit? You pussy. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Yes, I am dressed up. No, it's not for you guys. It's for my family, for when I ask for a ride from one of you drunks at the end of the show. Want to look good for the open casket? A little bit about me. When I was young, I was still learning, and I would take everything literally, and my teachers used to tell me to dream big. Now look at me. Those fucking assholes. I've been trying to eat better though. I reduced my salt intake to lower some of the water weight. I started thinking recently that maybe I should start cutting myself for the first time, you know? Get rid of some of that pesky blood weight. Always adds a few pounds. No, I knew my life was going in the wrong direction one day after ordering a burger. I was like, hey, didn't you used to work at the Carl's Jr. across town? Oh shit, I need to change my lifestyle. I have been going to the gym though, trying to get skinnier. The people that know me, they're like, that's great, Carlos, you're doing something positive for yourself, keep it up. I don't want to break it to them that, no, it isn't positive. I just want there to be less of myself, yeah? For me to hate. I will say though, it is a confidence boost going into the convenience stores nowadays. I'll walk in the door, you're like, dun, 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 dun. There's no third one? Progress. Look guys, I know that gay marriage is a really divisive issue in this country, but what if you're not sure if you believe in gay marriage or not? Does that make you a fagnostic? No. That joke's too controversial, I don't want to press that many buttons. So instead I'm just going to compare black people to Mexicans. Yeah, I think it's really funny the way the black people are always like, run, it's the police. Mexicans are like, corre, es la policía. So different, you guys. Just different cultures. Or the way that black people always get big blocks of government cheese. And Mexicans always get big blocks of government cheese with a fucking jalapeno on top. I don't want to sound biased though. I do think it's completely unfair when minorities get advantages with things like affirmative action, while white people have to scrape by with things like inheritance, medical insurance. God, I hate white people. By white people, I mean Jews and Asians. Is it racist that I don't trust Mexicans to valet park my car? Or is it racist that as a Mexican, I'm too broke and lazy to afford valet parking? Or a car, really. I don't know how many of you guys remember this old TV show, board game. It was everywhere back in the day. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Yeah, I love that game. I played it throughout my entire childhood. But like I said, I am Mexican, so I had to play the knockoff version. It was called Where in San Diego is Carmen? Yeah. To be honest with you guys, my mom's name was Carmen. I never actually found her. Don't say, these are jokes. None of this is real. Like the Easter Bunny or love. It's funny because it's true. Speaking of love, I'm a selfish lover. I don't share my porn with anyone. I also think that pussy is a lot like a favorite TV show. When it's fresh and new to you, you love it. You want it to be renewed next season. But after a couple of years, it starts to get old and predictable, and you think, sure, I don't want it to get canceled. I've already invested so much time into this. But at least add a new cast member or something, you know? I don't know if you can tell from that last joke, but yeah, I'm single. They say that desperation is the worst quality a woman can ever see in a man, but I say, why won't you love me? I was dating this girl for almost 2 years, and look, I wasn't going to jump into marriage anytime soon, because honestly, I'm not into jumping of any kind, really. But I truly thought she was the one. In fact, I knew exactly where and how this girl was going to get proposed to, and apparently so did she. And that was anywhere, by absolutely anyone else. Yeah, first time she broke up with me was exactly 1 week before my birthday. Second time was a month. That's when I learned she's really bad at giving presents. When she broke up with me, she said she couldn't love me anymore because she realized that I would never be able to learn how to love myself. And I told her, well, of course not. Because if you really think about it, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Yeah, she also said that I was combative and unlikable, and I said, no, fuck you. Fucking likable. Might explain why my longest relationship has been with alcohol. I got home late the other day, and it was family game night. Didn't realize that, and I love family game night. Thankfully, they were really cool about it. They were already waiting for me at the table, and they left me a spot in the middle. I sit down. They hand me the rule book. It's the small little pamphlet, so we can start playing. And one by one, they start saying really nice things about me, then crying, and I'm laughing. God, I love that game intervention, you guys. It's the best. They keep saying I don't win, though. I guess I don't get the rules for this game. Cheers. It's a good ale. Oh, man. What else was I going to say? I got a AA battery charge on my criminal record. They told me to stop going to those meetings. Yeah. All right, before I go, I do want to say a joke for the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you. Actual interaction for once. That's new. So I was walking around town the other day, and somebody stopped me in the middle of the street, and they said, Carlos, is it true that you're willing to eat a girl's ass out during sex? And this is where I like to pause the joke, get to know my audience, and ask the ladies, ladies, how many of you enjoy this in your personal lives? We need to talk at the end of the show. No, seriously, we need to talk at the end of the show. The rest of you, really? You're not going to own up to it? Like it isn't a thing? You know, you're not lying to me here. You're lying to yourselves and to God. So they asked me, Carlos, is it true that you're willing to eat a girl's ass out during sex? And I said, well, look at me. Clearly I'm willing to eat anything. So why not eat a girl's ass out during sex? And they said, are you serious? I said, no, not mayonnaise. That shit's disgusting. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go eat that girl's ass out. Thank you very much. My name's Carlos Mendez. You've been great.
Carlos Mendez, one more time. All right, we're going to keep this show rolling. Keep it going for this next comic. Hilarious. Matt Lockwood.